Hey, welcome back to Five Lakes Garage. Today we're back on the Mazda 3 2006. All right, now we're on the inside. This is exactly what my problem is. Crank it up. Don't need air conditioning, but check it out. First gear. Let's put it in third gear. Ooh, there's not much left of that gear. Go to first. Okay, works fine. Third. Yep, there's nothing there. So let's get this transmission out and see what's wrong with it. All right, you've probably seen this one on a lot of other videos. We are slowly bringing this thing up. It was supposed to be for Ray. Now it's not. Now it's my daily driver. But we need to fix third gear because it doesn't exist. But I'm not alone this time. I got my nephew Lucas.
Hello. Ready to fix this car?
Yes, he does talk a little bit funny, but hey, it's okay. He loves cars, and now we're going to be working on this together. So what are we actually going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be dropping the transmission. That's pretty much all we're going to do for now, and then we got to figure out exactly what parts we're going to need and how we're going to actually fix it. So we're going to give you a quick run through on how you drop this transmission. It's only a few parts, a few nuts, bolts. We'll get it done.
Easy.
All right, real quick, we're going to get rid of the battery. We're going to get rid of the intake. We're going to get rid of everything up here. Then we're going to have to go on the bottom. Now, there are 3 engine mounts on this thing. It's a front wheel drive. Yes, the engine is going the wrong direction. But anyway, there's one right here, and that's for the engine. And then there's 2. All right, now we're underneath, and there is one right here. Hey, look, this is rust prevention. Anyway, we have one right here, which is a bolt up there. And then you have... there it is, this guy right here, and that's why we have to get everything off the top. Now everything's going to be dropping down to the bottom. We just need to start pulling bolts and pulling parts and seeing. All right, we're just going to be pulling everything apart and showing you along the way once we actually get it done. Let's get some tools. Holy crap, it feels like I'm working on a Ford. Check it out. All right, all this time, we're working on the battery box. Problem is, broke a bolt, broke a bolt, broke a bolt. They're all rusted in there. I feel sorry for everybody up north, over in the UK, wherever there's a lot of salt on the road because this thing was rusted as all get out. But it's finally out. Still ran into some other issues. My boy Lucas over here, still trying to get that CV axle out. But he's working on it. He's not going to give up. Hopefully he doesn't mess up that sensor, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to still dismantle everything. We'll show you exactly what we did after we actually do it because, well, it's a lot of work. All right, you ready for an update? Yeah. All right, so we got this side off. Good job. He didn't let it beat him, but now he's on the other side. And this one seems to be a little bit easier. But hey, I haven't had a great time just trying to get the battery tray out. Apparently the battery exploded at one time and actually drained everything. So what we had to do is actually get a little, throw some sparks. Cut that one, broke that one, and broke that one. Yeah, that's what we had to do. Now the computer is just sitting here right off the side. You just go ahead and unhook your clips. Which are basically these guys right here. All you do is unclick it here and then pull that over, and then these guys come out. Also, excuse me, there's a couple other clips. Oh yeah, and here's the doozy part. So this guy here, it's still a little warm, so I'm gonna burn my fingers just for you. These guys sat right here. This nut used to be an 18 mil. Now it's a 16. And I had to use a little bit of persuasion and actually to get those things out. I basically sprayed everything down with penetrant oil only because everything is so crusty. So anyway, we're gonna keep going because we still have that bolt, the other one. We still got the gear shifts to take out, and these right here are actually pretty easy only because these are just pressed on. As soon as you get this guy off, you'll squeeze them. I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. And then these just pop right off. All these other brake electrical lines, stuff like that, just be careful with them because they will break on you. So anyway, I'm gonna get back at it. Have fun. All right, we're to the point where we're gonna have to drain the fluid of the transmission. So I got Lucas over here trying to get this on there.
I don't think that's the right one.
Might be a 24 mil.
First.
All right, you ready to see a bunch of oil get all over them and all over my tool? It happens. Anyway, the reason why we're actually draining the fluid is because when you actually pull the shafts out, it's going to leak everywhere. So we're just going to try to minimize some of the nastiness. And it looks like that fluid has not been changed in a really long time.
Look at that.
That is nasty. Anyway.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, now it smells like gear oil. That's awesome. Alrighty, now we got a good flow because we took the fill plug out, which allows air in there. Now it's flowing right nice.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll be good to drain it right now because it'll be kind of hard on the bench. Alright. Looks like I need to spray down some more bolts and some more. So when we come back, hopefully they'll be nice and easy to take out because there's still a lot more, because this is where it actually separates between the engine and the transmission. We have some bolts going this way, we got some bolts going this way, and we also got the slave master cylinder, or the slave cylinder to take off. All right, we're gonna go off and ride some go-karts, and then we're gonna be back and get back onto this thing. So hopefully by then all that fluid will be drained out and we can get to the next step, because we still have a few other things to take off. And then we have to support the engine, but we'll show you that when we get to it. Hey, thanks for watching the show. Hey, if you need some outdoor speakers, indoor speakers, whichever, go ahead over to Hyundai and go ahead and get you 10% off. But if you need some LED lights for your trucks, your tractors, whatever, go over to Exito and get you 15% off. All the promo codes are down and below. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Enjoy the show. I gotta clean up. All right, next step will be pulling the drive shafts out. So he's just gonna put a little bit of leverage there, and just gonna pop a seal, and hopefully it comes right out. All right,
It's a pretty tough
might
seal.
need a little bit of a love tap.
I think just a little bit of a love tap.
So the key is not hit him in the head.
Yeah, that is the key.
Ready? There you go, just coming. There she goes.
Oh.
There she goes. Nice.
Yeah.
Clean. Now that's one reason why you go ahead and drain the fluid before you pull these out, or else you're still going to have fluid all over the floor. So anyway, the only thing you have left would be, like I said before, you got your electrical connections. Just be careful with them. They are plastic and they are fragile. They might be from Italy. Might be Italian. Anyway, grounds, brackets, slave cylinder. Then it'll be time for mounts and yank it. Alright, pretty much have everything off, wires, all that good stuff. I went ahead and pulled one of those off just so I know how to do it before I show you. But you got two little clips, one right there, one right there. You're going to take yourself a little bit of screwdriver, pliers here, and we're going to squeeze those together, maybe, and then it pulls. Oh, it goes up, maybe. The other one came out so much better, man.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my gosh! All right, hold on. Where's the? There you go. So that gets pulled out.
Oh no.
And of course I break it.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can mend that, or I'm gonna have to get a whole new cable, which that part's gonna suck. So what I was trying to say before is that this guy right here just pulls right off. So I'm gonna grab those pair of pliers that, of course, I put it down. Can't find it. Try to do it so you can actually see it. There you go. You can see, pulls right out. God, that's gonna suck. There you go. Both of them came out. I'm gonna tuck them away. I'll try to see what I can do with that. We might have to replace it later. All right, so got one more bracket there. And then we have the engine mount here, engine mount at the bottom, or trans mount. And then we have a ton of bolts around the bell housing. So I'm gonna get that off and we'll be back. All right, now we're underneath and the frustrations kick in because this thing is so old. Just ripped that off. Yeah, I believe that might be for the speedometer, but we'll have to get a new one of those. So price is going up. Anyway, the next thing we need to do would be to get rid of the idler shaft. There's 2 bolts way up here on top. Oh, and then there's one there, and then there's one there. So there feels like quite a few. Ugh. And while you're under here, wear your safety goggles. All right, so I think once we get the shaft out, we should be ready to go to pull this guy out. Now, once you pull this one out there still is that one up top that we need to get out, this guy right here. Now, before you do that, make sure you support your engine, because then it's only got one mount, which is way up there on top, holding the engine in, and you don't want it flopping around. So, jack stand, block, floor jack, whatever you got, support it up here. Just make sure you put a piece of wood up here so it'll have a larger area so it won't dent your oil pan. But now I'm gonna get Mr. Lucas to pull all those bolts out so we can get this guy out, and then it should just pop right out of the transmission. Yeah, sometimes it's good to have help. Man, this is one of those projects I just want to pull my hair out, and here I'm growing it out. I don't pull it all the way out. All right, here's an update. All right, so I have most of the transmission bolts out. Now just remember, there's some coming in this way, some coming in that way. The only thing we have left to do would be to take that bolt out of this bracket, and also the one on top, and this should come down. I do have one bolt right there. But anyway, you got to get the starter out, which are these type of bolts. Now you have a little 12 millimeter on one side and 14 on the other. Yep, I'm working on a Ford again apparently. So anyway, we just had to get the starter off. Starter is out. Also, if you know what sensor this is, I'm thinking it's the speedometer, but let me know, because I'm about to get another one, and I guess I'll look it up. But if you know, put it in the comments, let me know. All right, I was able to get the actual idler shaft out. Go ahead and inspect your bearings, make sure that everything is good to go. This one actually feels pretty good. It looks like garbage. I might put some paint on it, clean it up a little bit, so it doesn't look too awful bad for our next owner of this thing, because I can't keep it. I got way too many projects. But hey, I'm going through the crap, so you don't have to. But hopefully you'll at least have third gear. So our main goal for today, drop the trans, get it finished out of there, put it on the bench, and the next video will be cracking it open and seeing what kind of parts we need. Part of them will be new bolts. I think I'm up to like 6 broken bolts already. Man, the struggle's real. All right, it's a new day. Let's do a recap of where we're at, because I don't remember where I left off. But all the bolt housing bolts are out. The gear shifts linkages are out. Everything else is just kind of dangling, and all of the bell housing is off, including the starter, which that was a pain in the butt, which is a lot of things on this car. But the only thing we have left to do now is support the engine on one side and take out that bolt right there. It's already loose, so should just zip it and it falls. Now we're underneath, and as you can see, I do have it supported, and all of my bolts are removed except for this one, only because I wanted some sort of safety. So as you can see, this guy's been taken off from that area over there, and now we're ready to party. And the good thing is, I got Lucas. He's gonna help me out. All right, now magic time. Yes, those are lawnmower blades. Don't judge me. All right, there, Lucas, go ahead and pull that trigger and let it fall.
You ready?
Yes, sir. That is one long bolt. All right, now we should be able to pull it out.
Is that one on the other?
Okay, now it's coming off.
Nah,
There she goes. All right, should just fall right on to my lawnmower blades. Off the shaft, please.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna lower it down just to make sure I don't have any wires that I missed. Alright, hold that up. Yay! What a pile of poo. Alright, so now it is completely out of the vehicle and now we get to tear it down. It won't be on this video, it's going to be on the next video to find out exactly what is wrong with third gear. Pretty sure it's going to be in the bottom of the pan. But we're going to find out once we actually crack this open. So stay tuned on the channel and then you'll be able to see it. Unfortunately, you probably won't see Mr. Lucas here next time because he is going
I'm off back to England.
Yes, he's on his way. But I do have something for him. So it seems that he came all the way over here just to take out a transmission. Actually came over for a visit, but he doesn't have a lot of wrenches or spanners. So I got him a set of ratcheting spanners that he can take home as long as you keep going with your automotive desire of tearing things up and hopefully fixing them.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job. All right, so next time, take it easy, have fun, and you'll see this next time when we tear it down and find out what's wrong with third gear.